So if you have noticed the Bank Nifty effect, the Bank Nifty 0 DTE trades going away, and even Bank Nifty weekly options going away, that's all starting from this week. And we also talked about the extreme loss margin that Sharique started with, right? So during all of this, we have seen the re-emergence of something called as Dabba trading. So it was very popular in the 90s and 2000s. Now it's back in the news again. So if you can try to imagine what is a FNO turnover in India, Dabba trading is doing 20% of that today.
Yeah, that's
so
huge.
How much of that value would be?
100 lakh crore turnover per day. That's what Dabba trading is doing right now. But I want to know more about it. It's very curious. So I really want to know, what is this Dabba trading? What the hell is this Dabba trading?
No, so it's very simple. We understand what a normal exchange is, right? Like our NSE, it's a normal exchange. An exchange is a place which facilitates transactions or trades of equities and other securities. So Dabba trading is nothing but it's again like an exchange, but it is not regulated. It is run by some random guy sitting somewhere. Anybody can go there, even give your black money and still get to trade securities. You can buy and sell stuff with black money, with a lot of leverage, with no brokerage, with no charges. So it's a very shady, it's an illegal, randomly operated, something happening somewhere, something like a, what do you say? This kind of sports betting which happen, which are again illegal and shady, something very similar as what Dabba trading is. So again, these are very popular in North India, especially in Gujarat, Maharashtra, places like that. Those places we see these to be very popular. Again, not really a new concept. This has been there for a very long period of time. But like you rightly said, now that SEBI is trying to rationalize options, more people are getting out of the legit trading and they're going into Dabba trading. That's where they're coming into news now.
So when you said buying and selling, it is not the actual transaction of shares that is happening. So it is like, will Reliance move up or down? Or will Adani stock move up or down? So they are betting on the price movement, but there is no actual physical settlement.
There is no shares at all. All of those happen in the real exchange, and this is a fake exchange, and nothing really is happening there. People are basically only speculating or betting.
It is very obvious for people to show interest in Dabba trading now, right? ELM has introduced. Now SEBI is putting so much restrictions, and I'm even saying the 5 CR portfolio, then only option trading or derivative allowance would be given out. Right. And then lot size increasing, margins increasing. Too much of regulations and too many rules in a regulated space would push people away from the regular market.
That's true. So SEBI is pushing people out of legit FNO trading, and they have nowhere else to go. That's why they are going here. But at the same time, SEBI is wearing a different mask and going out and warning people about Dabba trading, and that's very real, right? SEBI is very vocal about Dabba trading. They know it's happening, and they've constantly been talking about why people should not go to Dabba trading, how illegal it is, and there's even regulation which is penalizing people who are running Dabba trading. There is a 25 crore rupees of penalty on whoever is operating and running Dabba trading,
and 10 years imprisonment.
Imprisonment as well. So it's clearly not legit, is something that we can understand.
So I'm still trying to understand. People know it's illegal, right? SEBI has made it clear. It's even they are not too they're not trying to hide that they're illegal or anything. So what are the highlights? Why are people really interested? Is it just the FNO part? Is there any other highlights why people are moving to Dabba trading world?
So one is low entry barrier.
Exactly.
So it's like even if you have a very small quantity, people can actually use Dabba trading to trade there, and which is very shady. Again, there are risks involved in that, which we'll talk about it. But the entry barrier being very less is what attracting a lot of traders to go into it. And like what you said, there is no STT, there are no charges, there is no income tax, there is nothing, and everything is off the records. So the very big real estate market people or the black money or hawala money, everything is circulated there. So that is what and there is also one pinch, I would say. Somebody who sees something very interesting happening, they don't care if it is legal or not. They want to experience it or just see it or try it, that urge to do something different is what even again pushing people into that.
So it's like real gambling, right? So people have their black money lying around, and if they want to gamble, and these are big people having big money, who's stopping them? Why can't they do it? And these are the same kind of people who are doing sports betting as well. We've seen scandals and stuff around sport fixing during IPL and stuff like that. And I don't think we have records regarding how much money is being flown in the sports betting industry. I'm sure it's huge. It's massive. So like that, it's the same set of audience. Again, that audience plus these people who are getting pushed out of legit FNO trading, all of these going, and this, as you rightly said, low entry barrier, no taxation, and the usage of black money, again, everything luring people into this is what we can understand.
So I understand, okay, that's why people are interested. And on the other side, I also get that when you're looking into Dabba trading, it's very dangerous because these exchanges are not real. They can run away with your money at any time.
It's very interesting to see that all these, not all these, a lot of these Dabba trading platforms, they have real websites and Android app and Apple app, everything's available. I mean, I don't really want to promote this here. People, if they go and Google, they might really find out a Dabba trading app available today. So it's very interesting to see that they are operating in the limelight. They're just a Google search away. You can go create an account and start doing Dabba trading. But the real risk being, as you rightly said, no one knows who's running this, and SEBI is not regulating this as well. So normally, if you're investing, say, into a mutual fund, or you're using a broker who's again SEBI regulated, any bad thing which could happen, SEBI is there to protect you. So there's grievance redressal mechanism by SEBI and all of those things in place. So anything bad happens, you can go to SEBI and SEBI will sort it out for you. Likewise, anything happens in the banking scene, you can go to RBI and RBI will protect you. So none of those protection is there when it comes to Dabba trading. You put your money there, you give your money there to trade, and they run away with it. What will you even do?
And again, even before, people who are listening to this conversation or even wanting to try it out, because there was a game that came out, Blue Whale, which was very risky, but just people wanted to try it out and they went there. But that is not the case here. Just like how Sharique mentioned, how betting apps are, or fantasy gaming betting apps run. This is not very similar to that. There are a lot of complexities on how the actual betting works here, because it is just not very straight and simple that, okay, let's say people are betting on Nifty. So if let's say Nifty is on 23,500 right now, it is not as simple as Nifty will go up or down. So there are so many nuances, so many sub clauses that, okay, Nifty has made a day high at certain level, then that day high has to cross in this certain time frame. There are so many rules that they form by themselves and make it really complicated for a person to even win there.
So who makes these rules?
These Dabba trading companies.
Okay,
right?
so they make the rules.
Absolutely.
They set the odds and
Yeah.
they are betting against the retailers.
Yeah, and they have to set the odds in such a way that they would eventually make money, right? So that's the entire world. So it's like running a casino, running a gambling place which can lure people in, which will give an impression to people that, hey, it's a very interesting place to go, let's try out or try our fortune, make a fortune by betting money. But then eventually these Dabba trading apps, just like a casino, want these people to lose money and them eventually making money.
Just for easier explanation, people can relate to how this betting works. It is like, let us say there is an IPL game happening and let's say RCB is playing. So it is like Virat Kohli will come as a 3-down player, will play for 7 overs and will hit, let's say, 50 runs in a certain balls, and then RCB will win or lose. So there are so many things that have to be checked for you to make money.
Right. So as we rightly said, so the odds are set in their favor is what we can understand.
So then what I really want to understand, we understood Dabba trading is a very legal place to be. People willingly go there and they willingly lose money. I don't know why. And it's a very shady world. That also I understand. But I'm trying to see why SEBI is not going down on them very more seriously. And is there a real long-term impact on the entire economy that we are not foreseeing now?
No, I think SEBI is taking this seriously, and I hope SEBI is doing a lot of these things to curb these activities as well. But at the same time, you have to understand that once you put a tax on something, there will be a black market for it, right? So a very good easy analogy would be, say, if you increase the tax on, say, cigarettes or alcohol for that matter, what would happen? The black market for alcohol would increase. People would start probably brewing at home and selling it to friends and families or whoever around. So all of those things would happen. So I can empathize with SEBI to some extent, because what can they do? So what they can do is they can create a regulated world and make sure that everything in the regulated world is the best or near best. So that's why I think they're trying to rationalize options trading, reduce the number of people who are trading options, because data is clearly saying that nearly 1 crore people are trading options in India. 93% of them are losing money, and 50,000 crore of rupees is the money being lost. And this, they cannot let it happen in a regulated way. So in the regulated world, they are making changes so that whatever bad is happening in the regulated world will not be happening again. But then there will be collateral damage, which is what is happening with Dabba trading, people going out and creating a black market of sorts, which is just a collateral damage. I don't think SEBI can do anything different in the regulated world. But now that they have done that, I think they should double down on their activities to spot and understand who is doing Dabba trading and all the bad things related to that, and shut them down if even possible. Yeah.
So keeping the taxes low means that you're promoting these things that you don't want to promote, these sin products.
Yeah.
And keeping it too high means that you create a black market. There's maybe a middle ground that we don't know where it exists. So there's no point in trying to optimize it today. But I think we just have to solve for both.
Right, but again, because you asked about the impact of Dabba trading, right? So one big point is the usage of black money. And we know the usage of black money is never ever good for any country's economy. And we all remember what happened with demonetization and how really our government wanted to kill the usage of black money. So once this increases, once Dabba trading increases, the usage of black money increases, and it could go in any tangents, right? It could even fund terrorism and whatnot. So that is definitely not good for the economy. So one thing I would really love to ask, if the FNO traders are getting out and are even considering Dabba trading, there isn't anything to even consider. It is illegal.
Yeah.
Right? There is nothing to consider. It is illegal, and whatever you do there, it is an unregulated bad space. One is you will lose money. That anyways is bad for anybody.
Illegal and dangerous.
Yeah. So one is these people who are taking part in Dabba trading, the chance for them to lose money is high.
Okay.
Plus, this is actually seeding a world, an underworld sort of a thing, which is really bad for our economy. So you are not only harming yourself, you're harming your country, your economy, people around you. So absolutely a no-no for Dabba trading is what I'll say.
One straight, simple answer is, if it is illegal, don't get into it. Straight.
Exactly right. I mean, I feel there's nothing to even discuss here. If it is illegal, it is illegal. No one should even be getting into it. It causes harms in a lot of different ways that people can't even think about. So that's exactly about that.
Even to the audience, please don't get into it. I know us discussing also, maybe they'll be seeing this for the first time.
Yeah, they would feel like going to Google and searching and seeing what are these platforms offering.
But please don't get into it.